Oh, so it won't let me do that. Darn. That's gonna be a problem. How do I fix that? I didn't even want that. Turn off. Thank you. Done. Hey guys. So, as I was stating before, I was going to do a test stream to see how this stuff would go on. And unfortunately, I can only do it in this format. So recording the TV is going to be pretty hard to do. Unless... Oh god. Really? I can't even zoom out? This is going to be hard. I never streamed on my phone before, so this is going to be pretty difficult to do. Hi. I know what you guys are thinking. Oh, this is a real 1,000 subscribers stream. No, this is not the real deal. Oh, you actually found out. I was going to advertise on another social media account, but you actually found me, so great. If only Cole would join though, that'd be nice. So I'm gonna go ahead and wait a few minutes here, and just so I'm not responding to your guys' comments, go ahead and do a little thing here. Like, as I mentioned in the video, I said I was gonna draw pictures and stuff. I don't know if you can actually join these types of streams unless if you're on StreamYard. But you're welcome to chat. Pretend this is like another one of those streams on that social media thing. So far, we're actually getting lots of attention. That's good. That's a big step up from my last stream, which was a lot more boring, I'm not gonna lie. But if you guys are wondering exactly what I'm gonna do, what I mean by drawing pictures, well, remember my 25th anniversary of Blues Clues video where I showed you the notebook? Well, look at this. I still have it on me. So, what I plan to do here is I'm going to draw pictures. We're actually going to play a couple games of the show, Blues Clues. So I'm going to draw 3 pictures. You guys are going to tell me in the chat what thing makes it up or whatever. So, we'll wait another few minutes, see if any other people will respond and join, and we'll get started. 20 people? See, this is why I should have started streaming like around 1,000 subs. That's sick. I don't know if you're being nice on that or you're saying like, boy, that's sick. I can't wait to see that, or what. So, yeah. So I have done these types of streams before, but the thing is, it wasn't on YouTube, so this is different. It kind of sucks how they're only doing vertical type pictures or videos for streams and not the horizontal. That's what I was expecting. So doing my stream for for uh, the stream for Thursday when I do it. Of course, I did say filming it is going to be a lot differently, but thing of it is, it's just going to look different. I don't know what I'm saying here, but it's not going to look how I expected it to because I tried putting this thing in horizontal. It won't let me. So I'm going to have to find a way to do that. You meant the Blues Clues picture was sick? Mm. Well, thing of it is, I kind of want to like put that into a game of my own. I don't know what you guys would think of that per se, but I just think it'd be nice, and I think it'd be fun. When am I gonna go live again on there? That all depends. I mean, I kind of miss doing that on there, but mm, I don't know. I got to figure out what to do for that. Oh, hi, Randall. Yeah, I know when it comes to people doing these types of streams on here, they respond to the comments whenever they pop up. It's gonna take me a while to do that based on what I'm gonna do here, but yeah, you guys should understand. I also remember knowing about the Blues Clues movies. Yeah, Blues Big Musical, and even that new one, Blues Big City Adventure, which I don't know if any of you would actually know, but you guys know what Bill and Ted is? Those trilogy of movies back then in the 90s. Well, the guy that played Bill, Alex Winter, is actually in that movie. I'm not joking. That same guy that played Bill. Not a joke. Hello, David. All right. It's getting a little dark in here. I'm going to turn on the light. It's on. Okay, that should be a bit better for you guys. Let me move it up. Is my comment going through? Yeah. I said hello to you, David. Yeah, your comments are going through. You're good. Oh, hello, Brandon, Looney Tunes fan. Anyways, off topic, but it's interesting how Jamie Snowden is also live. Really? He is? Wow, I didn't expect that. Am I getting filtered? I don't know what that means. Now, Kaylin, I got a question. Is this your first time joining a stream for YouTube? Because I know you do it on your other social media sites, but I think this could be the first time for YouTube, but I don't know. Do you have a favorite Looney Tunes character? Well, the most likely one would be Bugs, but I guess I can say him. Why not? I mean, he's classic. I don't mind him. Daffy could come as a close second. You can get a tablet. I know something's changing with my face right now, but I have the TV on. I'm going to go ahead and turn it off. There. It's your first time. That's cool. So maybe another couple minutes. We got a few people in the chat. I'm going to go ahead and start drawing pictures. Now, the thing is, the way this is going to work is I'll come up with a few topics like movie, TV show, holiday, food. Well, maybe not food. Like maybe a few holidays. Then I'll just come up with a random answer. I'll show you off the pictures, and you guys will have to tell me how it would what they come up. I also love Looney Tunes and TV Tunes and Boomerang and theatrical classic cartoons in general. That's cool. By the way, happy Mother's Day. Yeah, happy Mother's Day, everyone. Now, I guess I could have done this stream a lot earlier, like 5 o'clock, but I don't know. Something was telling me I should do it here at this time because I had to watch the brand new episode of Deal or No Deal on Game Show Network. I could have asked this in the beginning, but any of you guys excited for that stream coming this Thursday? Once again, it's going to be done in a different format, but I'll still show it on my TV, and I will still I'll still do the commentaries. Hello, JB Films. Did you do anything for Mother's Day? Not really. I mean, I did go to a couple stores, and I didn't really do much. I just watched TV, I guess, which is pretty much what I usually do when I got nothing else to do. Nice beard and a mustache and haircut. Oh, wow. I'm actually glad you noticed. Yeah. Okay. All right. We're 10 minutes in. I think it started with the whole picture thing, so I'm not just going through the chat. So I'm going to think here. Think of a topic I want to do first. Let's see here. I also know Tom and Jerry and Woodpecker and Popeye. That's cool. I mean, those are classics. You didn't do much today either? Yeah. When it comes to these certain type of holidays relating to like family members and all that, I guess it makes sense for you to do some things, but it's not as much as like Christmas or Thanksgiving or Halloween and stuff. When you're watching all those specials and movies and stuff, you only went to church. Typical. It's Sunday. Some people are like that. You were just relaxing, MB? Lemby, sorry. Yeah, typical. So, thinking of a topic, let's see. Okay, we're gonna do the TV show topic first. So once again, I'm gonna draw 3 things. I'm gonna show it to you, and then we'll go from there. So I'm gonna come up with the things myself. Christmas and Thanksgiving is big for sure, and Droopy, Mr. Magoo, and Underdog, and Rocky and Bullwinkle, and Mickey Mouse. Wow, I can tell you really grown up with all those classics. Like personally, I grew up with Thomas the Tank Engine. He came around the 1980s. And before any of you ask, yes, I have seen that Down the Mine pilot, which I'm shocked they actually did. Like, wow. Mattel, despite you being a bad company and trying to treat Thomas like he's a little child, I'm actually glad you finally did something right. Okay, let's get this started. Let's do TV show topic. So, if any of you know, you're free to say in the chat, but yeah. So let's get started with the first clue here. So let's draw that, draw that, draw that. A few lines here. Now, I love to draw, but sometimes my pictures don't really look that good, so yeah. So here's the first clue. We got 3 people. So think to yourself, what's a TV show with 3 people? Giving you a chance to look at it. Okay, let's get on to the second. Randall, you're not supposed to share it off early, but yeah. Let's just pretend we didn't see that. I'm gonna reveal the answers later on, and then you would have to do it after all 3 is revealed. But you got the idea. It's all right. Now you know. So let's get to the second one. So let's draw these. All right. Now time for the second one. These are not coins. These are just, let's just say color circles. I know I could have used other colors too, but let's just take this with a grain of salt. So there's the second one. Now for the third clue. Draw some of these. Draw that. Lines over here. Alrighty. Did you know you could add moderator? Yeah, I know. I remember the Dark Creeper used to do that. Alright, guys. Here's the third one. It's mirrored. I know. I can't do much about it. But this is the CN logo. So now, Randall, get ready. You can show your answer off now. These are the 3 clues. 3 people, 3 colored circles, and Cartoon Network. So, what TV show, let's just put this in a Blue's Clues episode. What TV show does Blue want to watch? You can type your answers now. There you go, Randall. Now you got the idea. Let's do this like a game or something. If you don't want to play, that's fine. You can just keep watching me draw pictures. But if you want to play, cool. And then we'll tally up your scores later on. So, Randall, you got it. JB Films, you got it. Correct answer is Ed, and Eddie. You're right. In which, let me show you really quickly. I can flip this around. Good. Come on. I still have the pick there. I also have Thomas, Blue's Clues, and even Courage the Cowardly Dog, in which the picture, it's off by color, but my printer wasn't really working around that time. It is working now, so I might reprint it later on in the future. Can you add me as a moderator? I gotta find out how to do that. Like, I'm new to this whole live stream type thing, so I'm gonna have to see what I can do. So let's go ahead and play again. Maybe I won't have time to do 5 categories, but it's all right. Maybe I'll do 4. I don't know. Let's see. What can I do next? Now, this has to be believable, because I've been thinking of this whole thing where I came up with 3 clues on my own, and I figure out what they equal up to. How about if I do favorite candy? Even though I know how to... yeah. That's cool. Hello, I am sorry I can't do punctuations. I'm just using my laptop that I got for Christmas. Of 2020... Dude, this is 2025. Don't you mean 2024? That's probably a typo. This could use some extra color, so I'm going to be back really quickly. I'm going to get some color crayons. Let's just bring the whole thing. Okay, I'm back. By the way, I've been loving MeTV Toons recently. It's way better than Goofy Sponge Spam's Nicktoons. I love how you say like, is that supposed to be the actual A word? So you put That's funny. I love that. Yeah, I have this cup here with some extra crayons in here. I'll be using for the next type of thing. Let's see, is there some blue? Yeah, I have blue. Okay. Now this will be the next one, candy. This will be a candy category. Now remember, only put down the answers after all 3 have been written. So here's the first clue. Sprinkle in some of this. Some of this. And okay. And some of this. All right. I'm not going to say this again, but here's the first clue. Colors. There's lots of candies with colors, so obviously you guys are going to be kind of stumped with this. What's the favorite candy with colors? Okay. You got it? Okay. Now for the next clue. Now this is kind of going to be hard here because the first 2 clues could be anything, really. Here's the next clue. Circles. So let me recap for you guys. Colors and circles. What candy exactly? Make sure you think it in your mind. Okay? Now for the last clue. I can't do that because it will be, it's just gonna be too obvious. So colors, circles, let's see. And I can't write down words, so let's see. I couldn't really think of anything else for this one, so this is the last clue. Oh yeah, it looks like a number 2. That's not gonna work at all. So I'm gonna go ahead and put an extra one like that. Then I'll circle it. The number 6. Yeah, I wasn't so fond of the whole mirror thing, so it's gonna be a problem. So let's recap. Now you can bring in your guesses. What's the candy with colors, circles, and the number 6? Type your answers right now. How's my day going? It's going fine. I'm glad I'm actually getting a lot of attention. Randall, you just got it again. The answer is M&M's. Good job. Yep, JB Films, you got it too. Well done. So I'm gonna do now. Yeah, see, since the host of the show uses the front page and they never use the back page, what I like to do is flip them around here, use the other side, and then put the top back on. So I think I'll go ahead and do a couple more rounds. You guys are free to chat, and I think we'll be done here. I know it's too short, but you gotta like understand this here. This is only a test stream. Even if it's not working in the same way I want it to, we could still make this work on Thursday. Okay, let's see. TV show's done, candy's done. Let's think what else I can do here. Movie. I could do holiday next. By the way, it doesn't matter if Nicktoons removes Camp Coral and Patrick Star Show. They're still the same franchise as SpongeBob, and it's still SpongeBob Spam. I don't understand why they're always replacing. They're like taking off the spin-off shows, but not SpongeBob itself. It's like it's still SpongeBob related. Just take down 20 hours, Nicktoons. What are you doing? Okay. I think I got it. I think we'll do holiday next. So let's get started. So I'm going to need one of that. Nickelodeon also has a new show called Zoki of Planet Ruby. Nicktoons just needs more variety. You guys are right. You guys are seriously right. Like, I don't know what Nicktoons is doing at this point, and all the other channels in particular. Yeah, that's the outside noise. You hear that in a lot of my videos, so it shouldn't be a really big surprise for you guys. I don't really like how that one turned out. Okay. Oh. If I do it without those, you guys would think these are windows. Then you would be very confused. Okay. Yeah, Dylan, you're right. I guess. Like I'm watching CN on Saturday mornings because of I Knew. Okay, that's cool. Okay, here's the first one. Presents. Now, technically I should have said occasion because I already know what you guys are going to say in the comments, but I'm not going to say it because I'm going to spoil it. I made a mistake with this one, so yeah, just avoid it. So you got the first one down? Great. Let's get on to the second clue. Let's draw some of this here. And this. And yes, you're going to see the other clues on the side. You don't need to worry about those. So, yeah. Just not to confuse you guys. Okay, here's the second clue. Colors. Only 2 colors this time. All right, got it down? Good. Now let's get to the last clue. Let's go ahead and draw this, and draw this with the star. Why is the dog barking? What you could have said, like, what the dog doing? Does anyone remember that meme? Like, that's funny. When there's these bunch of guys taking, like, mints, and then there was a dog hand that came out of nowhere, and one of the guys said, "What the dog doing?" That's funny. Okay, here's the last clue. I know, this kind of looks bad, but I'm going to tell you what it is. It's a tree. So, let's go over the clues again. You get presents, colors, and a tree. Okay, type in your answers now. And something just came out of my mouth. Don't mind the dog. Don't the dog. Yeah. Yep, you got it. Christmas, presents, colors, tree. Good job, guys. So far, Randall and JB Films are tied. Okay, I think we got time for one more round. And then I'll chat with you guys a little bit longer, then we're going to have to close it. I know you guys are having fun, but I'm sorry. Though, before I do the last round, I really like how this viewer count is. This stream, like I've said earlier in the beginning, is doing far better than how the stream I did 5 years ago was. 5 years ago. In which I could understand, because I streamed way too early, so I wasn't expecting lots of people to watch. Of course, I was being such an idiot back then. I was like, how dare you not join my stream? Yeah. I only had a few hundred subs back then. That makes sense. So that's why I'm deciding to stream when I have 1,000 subs, so I get a better opportunity of people watching. And from how this is going, I appreciate it, guys. So thank you. Also, before I do this here, hopefully, maybe when you're done with the stream, check out my recent video. It's actually getting pretty close to 1,000 views like the other TV video, so watch that a few times and yeah, enjoy it. The Ask video will be either Monday or Tuesday. It depends how I feel. It most likely will be Tuesday, so yeah. I would have done it this past Tuesday, but I actually forgot because I had other things to do. Thursday was supposed to be a possibility, but I was too tired that day, so I couldn't. Anyways, let's think of one more round. I believe it's a Christmas tree. Obviously. I don't know why you're doing all caps. You don't need to do all caps, dude. You don't need to be so freaking excited. Okay. We did holiday, show, that. I can't really think of anything else, so we might as well do favorite food. Either that or, well, I can't do a show again. I was going to do another show and do the other one in my top 2, but we already did Ed, Edd n Eddy, which was one of them, so might as well not. So I'm going to do food. Let's see. What's a good one I can do? I can do that. That's going to be hard. Oh, that's going to be too obvious. Just thinking, guys, here. I could do that, but it's just going to be copying that one episode. So I'm not going to do that. Man, how does Tracy Page Johnson come up with this? Like, the clues that she does and has the host writing them, they all made sense. 10 views is impressive. Yeah, you're right. Sorry if I did it late. I was so busy with other stuff, like with what I'm doing with here. Which channel has the most variety? No. Yeah, I can understand you guys are going, it's fine. They probably think this is the end, but I want to do one more round and then I could close this off. So I'm trying to think here. I'm not even trying to make them capital. It's just what it is, I guess. I don't understand. It's not working. It's not happening with other people, so I don't know why you're getting that problem. I suppose I could do movie instead. Like, I came up with the food topic. I should just keep thinking. Four lives. Man, I should have just done that. Maybe try resetting. Yeah. Maybe you have caps lock on. That could be the other problem. Oh, candy is food. Yeah, you got a point there, but it's more like sweets. But like the food one, yeah, that's different. Okay. Because I don't want to come up with a silly idea and then be like, oh, we're done. No, I want to make this interesting. So we did that. We could do favorite place. Maybe oranges? What are you talking about? Oh, okay, I get it. You guys are naming off random foods, I guess. Oh, hello there, Wupsie fan. I didn't expect you to join the stream, but it's nice to have you. So you guys are free to keep chatting here while I try to think of another topic idea. Maybe we won't do the food one. Favorite fruit? Whoopsie Toys is not vintage, right? Well, normally when I hear vintage, I think of like 1900s or 1800s around there. I heard All Engines Go ended today on Netflix. Good. I was going to do something, but YouTube is not going to accept it, so I'm just going to say it. Frick All Engines Go. Maybe I'll do favorite website, but from what you guys are on right now, it's too obvious. Oh, why didn't I not think of that? Game. I can do game. That's a good one. Or favorite place to go to. Let's do favorite place. What's Blue's favorite place to go to? I thought of it now. So let's go ahead and what if Whoopsie met Scooby? I'm gonna really quickly do a thing for you, okay? Since I'm good at impressions. It'll be like, wow, everyone. Look, I'm over here where the ghost town is at. Like, look at that guy, Scoob. Yeah, I love him. Wow, what's your name? I'm Scooby. Like, I'm Shaggy. Nice to meet you. Oh, Christ. Oh, God. That'd be so funny. Okay, let's come up with this. So, what is Blue's favorite place to go to? Okay, new page. Here we go. So, here's your first clue. I know you guys don't know what this is, but this is a card. Think of it as like a, if I could say it on here, credit card or something. Do you think Whoopsie is a minor? Sounds like it, I guess. Not to mention Cortito needs to go. Tom Ashheim has no business of doing that. I mean, it was his idea. It makes sense. Okay, so card. That's your first clue. Okay. Here's your second clue. If I can actually draw this. It's the CN. Yeah, that was the. Oh, I didn't notice you here. Yeah, this was from the other This was from the first topic. If you look like really earlier within the stream, you'll see it. Whoopsie sounds like a modern 2006 cartoon. Really? Oh yeah, because the show came out around that time. Makes sense. Sir Logan Roar. Yeah. Okay. Here's your second clue. Okay. You guys might think these are razors or something, so I'm gonna put down some numbers. I shouldn't have done that. It's okay. So this is your second clue. Looks like you draw this card. Dude, that was from the first topic. You were there. At least I think that's what you are. Okay. There's your second. Yin and Yang are bunnies. Obviously, Wubsy, what do you think they are? Cats? Okay. The last clue is going to involve colors. Now I know when I'm done with this, you guys are going to shout, "Oh, it's Nick Jr." No, it's not that. This is not channels, although I should have done that before. Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't like Yin Yang Yo. That's not a show I'm interested in. I think something like Ed, Edd n Eddy or Courage the Cowardly Dog is better, but that's my opinion. And here's the other one. Maybe since I'm nice, I'll go ahead and make the stream 45 minutes, all right? I know I lied with the half an hour, but yeah. I do this with other social media sites, so when I'm not really right on the first time and I change my mind later on, that's just how things are. Anyways, here's your last clue. Colors. More colors. Yeah, all these, aside from the first one, the rest of them involve colors. So orange and blue. So here's the clues. You get a card, like a spending card or something. These are tickets, and orange and blue. So what's Blue's favorite place? Post it in the chat now. This is what's Blue's favorite place to go to. I would love to give out hints, but I don't know if I should. It is an arcade, you got it. But which one? I actually lost count of the score. There you go. That's the answer, Randall. Dave and Buster's. That's correct. So I think judging by the answers, oh yeah, JB Films, you got it right too. I think you guys are tied, so I think you both win. The fair? It's not even the fair, dude, but it's nice to have you. So now I'm going to go ahead and get rid of these pages, like how I normally do. This was fun, though. Like, this was my idea in the first place, and I didn't think you guys would actually play along, or you wouldn't make fun of me for having a Blue's Clues notebook. I don't know why you would. Like, the show's my childhood. I'm sure it's everyone's childhood that grew up in the 90s and loved those older Nick Jr. shows. All right. Do I swear in real life? I only say like 2 words, frickin' and that other C word, but aside from that, not really. I actually do sometimes, but not to the point where I'm like wanting to get my video demonetized or anything. No, I'm not that guy. I never watched Blue's Clues that much as a kid. Really? Wow. Yeah, it was a calming show when I saw it on Amazon Prime Video. Yeah, it's calming. Like, if you compare it to other modern shows back then or nowadays, there's a big difference. Yeah, there's these kids that would say, "Oh, we love Paw Patrol and Peppa Pig and Teen Titans Go." No, no. Oh, hi, Gamer Cam. Wubsy hates Barney. Yeah, Barney sucks. It's much better than Kokomo. You got a point there. Blue's Clues might have songs, but it's better than hearing like Johnny, Johnny, yes, Papa. Ah, horrible. I've never seen you seriously. Well, that's because I never show my face in these recent videos. This is just like a special. I started watching you in 2020. Well, that's nice. That was back when I acted kind of weird on my channel, but now I'm different. It was sweet back in 2009 when I was 5 years old at the time and Noggin was still there. Um, huh? Message is hell for review. What is that? Little brown. Oh, Wubsy, you can't swear on here. No, we don't allow that. No, wait, there's another moderator? Who's doing this? YouTube probably? I don't know. I started in 2018. Wow, that's cool. Remember watching Pocoyo and Peppa Pig. Yeah. I hear some people don't like Pocoyo because the children chime in, much like with Ubi, I guess. All right. I'm going to go ahead and put these in my drawer. I'll be right back. I found your channel around 2023. That's nice. You make very good schedule videos. Well, thank you, Randall. Thank you for not being like those. I don't even want to say them here to be mentioned. Dora is my BFF. Dude, you don't okay. If I was talking to the Wubsy character, I'd be like, dude, you might be from the same channel, but you don't even know each other. I animated Smiling Friends in Hanna-Barbera style. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. I discovered your channel in July 2024. That's cool. To be honest, I like Drake and Josh better than Family Guy. You're not wrong. I remember you saying that in one video. I saw the recording videos before they were taken down. I didn't know you watched them. You should have commented there. Since your schedule videos are what led me to your channel, I think. I wouldn't be surprised. Do you know Cupcake? I don't know why there's two Ks. I don't know what that is. But then again, Nickelodeon has done a lot of crossovers. But still, wow, Whoopsie is acquired by Stars. Dora is in the Nick Jr. original. Can you watch Dance Mom's Cupcake Remix? Maybe I'll search it up later, but I don't know. Wow, there's 18 people. What a phenomenal improvement. Thank you, guys. If this is how it's going to work on Thursday, then I don't know. I might give you guys a shout out after the stream or something. I don't know. Not to mention, you said my channel was joined 2023. It wasn't. But that's what it says on YouTube, so what do you mean? A reaction video? I don't do reaction videos, I'm sorry, because I know I'm fond of that copyright thing, and I know I could ask people for the video, but sometimes they don't even respond. Like one time, I remember doing it for Super Mario Logan, if I can use one of his videos, he didn't respond at all. Maybe Dylan had another account at one point. Oh my god, Whoopsie. I thought you were family friendly. You never do this stuff. Do you hate those? I guess so. Do you still like Bob's Burger? Yes, I do. As a matter of fact, let me show you this, guys. If this thing can work. I have a Bob's Burgers calendar right there. Yeah. I got that for Christmas. I get those every Christmas. Have you seen those KFC YouTube poops? No. Actually, no. I'm planning on doing remakes of my Rusty Rivets and All Engines Go rant. That's cool. Maybe SML was busy making a video or something. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Bob is a much better dad than Peter, for that's for sure. Yeah, I mean, like, the kids make fun of him, but he's like, okay, I don't really care. Like, I gotta go back to work. But Peter's just busy farting on Meg. That's inappropriate. I don't. God, don't want used to hate. Okay, then. I remember in 2019, Boomerang aired regular show on weekends. I remember that too. I remember they had it on weekdays before the Cartoon Network block. That was crazy. I'm very surprised All Legends Go even had 4 seasons for a controversial show. The show ended. The show ended, but still, 4 seasons is kind of a lot. If you think about it. Yeah, that's true. I don't hate Rusty Rivets. That's all right. It's your opinion. What if Websy met Dora? Oh my god. Wow, wow, everyone. I'm over here at the jungle. Look, Boots. There's a yellow thing. I'm not a yellow thing. I'm Wubsy. Want to be friends? Sure. Wait, Dora. I don't trust this guy. Don't worry, Boots. He's on the same channel as us and Blue's Clues. That is true. Poor Meg. I'm actually a fan of it. That's cool. Did you know that Blue's Clues once went off Nick Jr.'s schedule for 3 weeks, 2012, before coming back? I actually remember that. I remember that very well. They took it off for a while and then they actually brought it back. Why couldn't they do that in 2019? Like, yeah, sure, they have Blue's Clues and You, but it's like they took it off so freaking early. Like, the reboot premiered in November of 2019, and they took it off around June, July. That was so early. They could have done it around September or late October. I would understand, but July? Dick Jr. And yes, this was around the time when Brian Robbins was in charge. Around that time, he actually did use the show. He used that, Dora, Max and Ruby, the Wonder Pets, the Backyardigans, and he got rid of all of them. What was that guy thinking? Even Hank Hill is better than Peter Griffin, yeah. You're right. I mean, I sell propane accessories. You better believe I'm better than this fatty. Hey, at least I don't say wah 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 wah. Wah 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 wah. What? What if SpongeBob met Webs? Oh god, no! Don't even get me started. Wow, wow, everyone! I'm here at Bikini Boo. Hey, Patrick, look over there. Oh, it's a yellow thing, like you. I want to be friends with it. Hello, I'm Wubsy. Nice to meet you. Wubsy, you're just making me doing all these impressions for these characters. Like, wow. The only thing I remember watching during the 2015 Boomerang rebrand was Looney Tunes. Well, that was the only classic they had on. I don't know what Christine Miller was thinking back then. Wubsy is about 20 years old. Yeah. If he was real, like, it would make sense, but it's like if people are a big fan of Wow Wow Wubsy and you would have them swear, you might be ruining their childhood or something. Do you still hate Oswald? I still do. I just don't approve of it. I'm sorry. Speaking of that, though, before I close this off, I want to say, I want to go ahead and tell you what commentaries I'll be doing in the next stream. Then season 3 and 4 of All Engines Go have 26 episodes each, when seasons 1 and 2 have 52 episodes, 11 episodes. Wow. Nice voice impressions. Thank you. They also aired Tom and Jerry and Scooby Doo. Yeah, they did back around that time, but it was horrible. Like, you had like 3 classic shows, new stuff. Definitely a bad lineup. But Christine Miller also aired burned off modern shows that she thought wouldn't fit CN. That just gave me a facepalm right there. Like, why? Look, I know you guys hate Stuart Snyder, but I kind of preferred if he was still there to rebrand Boomerang, because I heard his rebrand was a lot better than Christina Miller's. Talking about the show Wow Wow Wubsy, but it's still modern. Don't get mad, but in my opinion, shows around like 2005, 2006, 2007, I wouldn't say they're like modern shows, but I'm not saying they're like classics. I'll just say they're kind of old. Family Guy needs to be on Boom. No. First of all, it's an adult show, and second of all, it doesn't even fit the channel. I mean, you're right, it's old, but it's like, no. Like Bunnicula, My Night and Me, Peanuts, Sonic Boom. Sonic Boom? JB Films, what do you think about that? Burning it off when they actually did air it on Cartoon Network. I personally consider anything before 2010 a classic. Yeah, you're right. I mean, maybe if we were in like the year 2030 or 2050, we could call them classic. No, that's too late. Maybe 2040, we would call them classics. But I'll just say they're old for now. You never cared for it back then? Interesting. What's he met yin yang yo? No. I never watched the show. I can't do it. Though I could have. Oh no. Imagine if Wubsy met Beavis and Butthead. That would be funny. I don't think Family Guy ever will air on Boomerang since the channel is for classic cartoons. Yeah, makes sense. Do you have that? Okay, without embarrassing myself, I'll say back in my old school years, I kind of did, but it didn't really turn out too well. I was playing the bro, but you right. Dylan, you're a cool guy, but you got some spelling mistake. Shaun the Sheep aired on CN for a short while during September. Really? I didn't watch Cartoon Network around that time, but okay. Here's a theory. Wubsy's parents abandoned him. Well, thank you. My childhood's just ruined. But I don't care. I don't care for Wild Wild Wubsy now. Though I guess for a little nostalgia's sake, I would tune into a little bit as well as those other shows I would back then. But I don't watch them as much as Thomas or Ed, Edd n Eddy or Blue's Clues or Regular Show or Two and a Half Men or something like that. Oh, look what we have here. The Sin Factor. What's up, bro? I didn't expect you to join. You never tune into my stuff. It was only airing at 10 a.m. for a little over a week. September. Really? Who is the worst Wubsy character? Definitely, who's the guy that says that's kooky a lot? What's his name? I forgot. I'm blanking on him right now. I want Flugels to be on Peacock. All right. Did you know that Maisie's on there? That's cool. Yeah, you're right. I'm not gonna say it because I'm really getting sick of this drama. If you guys didn't know, I've been kind of worried about that, so I'm trying my best to just stay off of it. Information about shows. Yeah, that's cool. I think he's just called the Kooky Kid. Yeah. Widget is cute. Oh my god. I mean, I guess in a way you're right. But I really hate how she says that wasn't supposed to happen. That's just dumb. Okay. Kooky Kid. Honestly, if he had a name, oh yeah, Night. If he had a name, let's see. I guess he would be called, I don't know, Orange Thing or something. I don't know. Do you guys remember it in my wait, hold on. Baby Bop is ugly. Yeah, you're right. You're right, Widget. You guys remember it in my Wubsy rant when I said that's kooky thing, and then I made the like did an impression for the character standing up being like, come back here. That was funny. Like if I was in the show and that happened to me, I would seriously do that. I would be like, come back here. What do you mean that's kooky? Like, did you not see what was wait, yeah, you already saw what's going on, but you say that? Come on, dude. Oh, wait, that's all I say. I don't know. Would you rather Bro, you say your name, and I'm talking to the character, by the way. You say your name in that sentence. You could have just said me. But yeah, I would do that for sure. I would do. I would. Let's just say the first option. You are so right on the Baby Pop. Like, if you haven't, like, if you guys didn't know, Lego Lover 117 actually mentioned Baby Pop when he did the when he was talking about his second Barney episode. He was like, I remember BJ and whatever the green one's name is. I don't care to look her up. How's your night? It's going well. I was seriously not expecting you, Sin Factor, actually. Yeah, I do check out your stuff. You actually never check out mine, which is crazy. But yeah, feel free to sub if you like. Yeah, because Baby Pop is a thing, dinosaur, so oh, roasted. Wow. Screw you. Screw you. My haters you. Wow. You gotta check out your stuff. Yeah. Not everything is cookie. Oh my god. Yeah. Again, guys, like I said in the beginning, I know I said I was gonna do half an hour. I'm kind of enjoying this whole stream right now, so yeah. I've looked at the like ratio. I think it says 9, it looks like. The other one only had like 7 or 8, so thanks. Do you still love the Beatles? Yeah, Ringo Starr, Thomas the Tank Engine, for sure. You suck to bother me and my friends, Cookie Kid. I remembered you actually made a video where you would like kick him or something unexpectedly or something. That was hilarious. I think you got to bring that back. Have you ever heard of this guy named Magic Mike who does song edits? I've seen some Magic guys before, but I don't know if I've seen that guy. Anyways, thoughts on Wild Pack and upcoming Nick series? I don't even trust Nick anymore. Like, I watch their old shows, but I don't I don't watch. Well, aside from Rock Paper Scissors, that show's okay, but the other shows I don't like. What's your least favorite show from Hit Entertainment besides Barney? Well, let's see. Let's take the Hit Entertainment shows here. Thomas, not even close. Pingu, meh. Fireman Sam, fifth season's good. Bob the Builder's good. Angelina Ballerina, not interested. Um, Fifi and the Flower Tots, that show's kind of weird. What's that? Rory the Racing Car. No, not no. That show's not good. This is kind of hard, honestly. I guess I would say The Wiggles. That show is just weird. I told him to shut up. Good. Get a life, Cookie Freak. How dare you call me Cookie Freak? That's cool. Oh! There's also Mike the Knight. Oh yeah, and of course, Oswald. Hey, what is up? Not much. The reason why I like them because of their songs. Yeah, I suppose I can get you. Trying to revert my TV back to normal here. I'm not getting copyrighted. Roleplay on Websy versus Cookie Kid. I remember watching Mike the Knight when I was younger. Yeah, I guess you're right about Oswald, but Mike the Knight is a horrible piece of garbage. I mean, you're not wrong, honestly. Mike the Knight, yeah. I've heard people say that it teaches kids how to destroy things. I'm not gonna say the other thing because, yeah, it isn't appropriate. Maybe we can look at the schedules as your TV is on. Well, I do plan to save it for the next stream, but I guess if you guys want a quick teaser, since I'm still streaming unexpectedly, I could do that. Like, you could recommend a channel right now, and then you can get like a teaser of what's going to be happening. Little Brown Bear has a reboot. Ugh. I don't think Mike the Knight teaches destroying. I mean, it's about. Yeah, that's why I said destroying, because there's that other word, the K word. I'm not saying it. Coded Friends airing 6 a.m. weekends instead of Looney Tunes show. What with Cartoonito and Boomerang stuff? Looney Tunes 2011 is better. Yeah, that. Oh yeah, Sin Factor. If you're wait, did I answer that? Yeah, I did. Sorry. Can you show Boomerang the 20th getting rid of Chowder now too? You know what? Let's go ahead and do it. Let's see what happens if I show a channel here. It's gonna. Okay, that's just gonna be hard. Here's a little teaser of what's happening, guys. I never actually show the actual show playing, and the reason for that is because I don't want to get copyrighted. I mean, I've seen Cute Mimi 25 do it, and he doesn't get copyrighted, so I think we should be okay. Well, isn't this weird? You're getting a face video and a TV video. I know it looks weird, but come on. Can you show the palm of your hand? I don't know why, but yeah, that's what it looks like. Paramount, do not copyright strike any. Like, I have the TV on mute. Why would they want to copyright that? Nice TV? Thanks. And yes, before any of you ask, yes, I have a AT&T Uverse cable box, if anyone's actually wondering. Oh yeah, and I forgot to put those crayons away. I'm gonna go ahead and do that really quick. I'm gonna go ahead and flip this around. All right, be right back, guys. Okay. You're better than Caillou? Well, that might be true, but I'm sorry, Wubsy, your show still sucks. I know I could do this, but it kind of doesn't really work too much unless if I just put it close to the thing here. Oh, there it goes. So you said the 20th? The 20th, if I'm not too mistaken. At least it's not Elsagate. Randall, I actually have a question for you. When you mean, I know what you mean by Elsagate, but you call it like a show. It's not a show that airs on TV. It's more of like an internet series, or at least what those chumps on the engineering family likes. Ugh. Yeah, so if I was to do the stream, it'd probably be done like this. But the problem is, we have a bunch of pics from our older days, so I don't really want to show those off. So if I stream like this, just hold my phone for a good 2.5 hours, will you guys be cool with that? You will be seeing lots of stuff in the background, but you can still see the TV at least. I believe this is it. Do you hate Inspector Gadget? I've seen a little bit of it. It's not very good. The older one's better. Wubsy's free to watch on YouTube. I've seen that. Oh, yep. Here we go. Oh my god. I really hate how this would zoom in. But yeah, you get the Smurfs replacing the classic Cartoon Network shows. Kind of a bad change, honestly. But I don't want to talk much here because my voice is kind of dying a bit, so I'll just leave it at that. But I'm just going to say it's cool to see it back, although Yeah, they could have replaced like an hour of Looney Tunes or something. Or an hour of Scooby Doo. It would have been better, but it is what it is. It's still classic, so I'm going to take it. Okay. So there's your little preview there. Yes, I'm watching 2.5 Men, don't ask. Whoopsie was also on Chroma on Twitch? Really? Gate aired on no channels, not even iTunes aired it. Yeah. Imagine if they actually did. I couldn't imagine the backlash and bankrupt they'd be going through. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and mute this right now. Okay, it's on mute. Good. Actually, let's turn it off again. I'll turn it up again later on when I turn it back on. But you guys don't care. Yeah. I was really going to close it out around this time, but you guys are actually making me want to continue, in which that's fine. I'm glad this stream is getting attention at all. Does Wow Wow Wubsy feel popular to you these days? Many people remember it, but I don't think so. It doesn't have like the same fan base as shows like Blue's Clues or like Ed, Edd and Eddy and stuff like that. I don't know if you've seen this guy, but there's this guy named who goes by the name of what's his name? EB the Original Master. He actually made rants on your show or favorite show. What are your thoughts on Make Way for Naughty? I remembered seeing it in the animation. I'm not really a big fan. All right, goodbye, Dylan. Nice for you to join. 2000 shows. Maybe we can discuss PBS Kids. Well, I don't know if they're really gonna do that. I don't know. There's been lots of people on TikTok saying that, but I don't know if they're really going to do it. I did hear they're going to get rid of 1% of their funding, but I think that's it. But who do I know? I'm not a big fan of these politics and whatever. What if Ed ranted on Yin Yang Yo? That'd be cool. What is bad about Yin Yang Yo? I just think it's weird. It's not like the same fluid animation as Wubsy has. It's more silly to me. I don't like it. And just the way the characters look, it just explains why I'm not interested in shows like that. Not a big politics guy either. Yeah. That's cool. I'm glad you guys aren't a big fan of politics because yeah, I'm not a big fan myself. What character from Yin Yang Yo looks the worst? I guess the blue guy. I don't know his name because maybe his name's Yin or something. I don't know. What are my thoughts on the Phineas and Ferb revival? It looks good. Not a big fan of the show, though I'm not saying it's bad. I do remember watching it a lot back then. It's been forgotten for a while, though, to me. I don't know why. I gotta think about watching it again. Yin is pink and Yang is blue. Yeah, it's Yang. I heard of the revival and I hope I see it soon. Oh, you realized your spelling mistake. Well, cool. Hello, Andrew. What's the worst Yin Yang Yo character besides the looks? I don't know, because I don't watch the show. It doesn't look interesting. What's my height? Do you really want to know? I could stand up right now and you guys could see exactly how tall I am, but I'm going to have to back up a little bit. Let me just move this out of the way. This tall, maybe about a good 5 foot or something. By the way, Tiny Toons University and Total Drama returning CN. Yeah, I've heard that. For premieres. I've had a long history with Flugels, okay. Thoughts on Animaniacs? I don't mind it, I mean, it's okay. I've seen some types of videos, like an exposed video on that. It looks pretty, it's a pretty good video. Good night, sir. Alright, farewell. What's your opinion on Boots, Benny, Issa, and Tico? I don't like those characters. I guess Issa is a little cute, but that's all I can say. I remember Flugels during the NBC era, Sprout. Yeah, in the NBC Universal era, Sprout. I can see that. I've been a fan of it since May 2021. I don't understand the appeal. Like, I've never seen that show either, but I'm just not too fond of new shows. I tune into some of them, but only if they catch my eye. Are you 5'6"? I mean, from what you've seen, it looks like it. Yeah, see, I'm kind of glad I decided to do it at this time. If I was filming like around, like live streaming around 5 o'clock, I would definitely do it for half an hour and stop. But since it's later on the day, I guess we can just let this slide. Speaking of Universal Kids, I do wish they aired more shows during their final days, not continue with their spam of Cocomelon. Not as bad as Nicktoons, SpongeBob. Yeah, you're right. They did spam a couple shows here and there, but definitely wasn't as bad. What's your opinion on Swiper? What's your opinion on Swiper? He's kind of cool, I guess. Like, Wubsy fan, I don't know if you know or not, but I remembered saying in a video where I said that I don't mind the first couple seasons of Dora, but the rest I hate. I still stand by that opinion. Okay, you remember watching Pajanimals. What's your opinion on Rocky's Modern Life? I don't mind. I mean, it's made by the same person that did SpongeBob, Steven Hillenburg. I'll take it. But at least Cocomelon left linear TV for good, smiling face. Yeah, good freaking riddance to that. Because who even likes Cocomelon? That show is just horrible. Bad songs. And that whole Are we there yet? That just ripped off Noggin right there. And since you missed it, current thoughts on that? Space Jam 2, I've seen lots of hate on, but it's not that bad. Tom and Jerry, oh god, that movie sucks. One of my friends, Cole Terry, he hates it. Batwheels? Not interested. Mr. Men, though, I remember watching a lot back then. It's not that bad. Universal Kids messed up big time. Hey, they messed up ever since they got rid of Thomas the Tank Engine. Once they got rid of that, I'm like, okay, this channel's dead. I don't trust it. Baby Shark is canceled? Good. I hate that thing. Thoughts on Meg Griffin? I think you asked that before, but just to recap, I don't mind her. I mean, yeah, she's fine. Though I always feel bad for her. It's like, why is Peter always... No way. No way. Cole? You're actually here? I didn't expect you here. Wow. Wow. I didn't even advertise this, and yet you found me out. Congrats. That free to grow era is fine? Yeah, I guess. For me, it started to die when they got rid of Pingu, Dragon Tales, and went on from there. Okay, I could see it. Also, thoughts on Silly Sundays, Let's Go Bananas, and all those shows. I would say they all suck. Meg, I wish I was in another family. Did you see that scene in Family Guy when she was on American Dad, and yet they still treated her like garbage? Imagine if she was on Bob's Burgers. She'd be like, "Oh man, I'm wondering if this family would treat me good. I don't think they will." "Oh no, there's another person in there." "Oh come on, Bobby, she's cute. I wanna do that." "Jane, remember Zaboomafoo?" "I do. That was my childhood." Personally, ever since Masha and Kokomo and Troll spammed, it was when I saw the channel had zero return to sanity. You got a point. Do you remember Rough Tweet and Dave? I remember seeing a picture on my TV, but I don't remember it. Okay, maybe at an hour and a half I'll close it. Because I know some of you might have school in the morning, and I want you guys to get enough rest. I was leaping along. Leap. What? Whoopsie characters met Meg. No. By the way, Lou and the Bolly Bunch is currently controversial online recently due to people comparing it to Peppa Pig and Caillou. Wow. I didn't know that. Little Brown Bear, FKTV, Little Princess. Ugh. No. Uh-oh. Chicken and waffles. Cole, you might want to look at that. But I didn't know. Well, obviously they would have that. Yeah, did you guys not see the waffle earlier? This was just something I was having earlier. Yeah. Daisy and Pretty. I think you meant to say Pretty than Meg. I'm sorry, Daisy. I don't like you. I know I did say out of all the characters, I did say Walden was good. I kind of still stand by that. Widget, I don't mind, but the way she just screws up on her own inventions, yeah, I don't like that. Prettier than you, Widget. Oh my god. Little bear, and little brown bear are polar opposites. You know, I think that's the very first compare that you're the very first person that did that comparison. Like that is a huge difference. I also remember seeing Dozers, Nina's World, Naughty's Toyland, Detective Von Sprout. Yeah, they had those. Widget succeeds at times. Oh, she does? Wow. I gotta check out those types of episodes, unless if I have already. How dumb do you think Wubsy is? Well, I don't want to be too rude. I don't want to say he's completely brain dead like Patrick Stars and all that. Maybe around 50, 75%. How dumb is Daisy? Well, I don't think Daisy's really that stupid. I think she's just focusing more on like, I don't know, um, prettiness or something. I don't know. Not gonna lie, I'm kind of shocked you said the Fairly Odd Parents was overrated, even though it's made by the same people who did Wow Wow Wubsy. Not gonna lie, I do wish I had more topics to talk about. DFC, Patrick, compared, all that. Yeah. Daisy is a nerd. Yeah. I really hate her catchphrase, lavender lollipops. I'm sorry. Cinders and Ashes is way better than that stupid catchphrase. I really wanted Naughty to return on Universal Kids. Hey, I really wanted Thomas to return, but they failed. Also, something about Cubo. I was always thinking, since they had all those shows they added in around the time they were still alive, I always thought that they would include Thomas, but they never did. And what's weirder is that someone on Twitter mentioned that. They mentioned the fact that they expected Thomas to be on the channel too, but that never happened. Very interesting. But yeah, they should have done that. But we all know Kokomon and Masha were Universal Kids cash cows during its last years. For sure, and both of those shows sucked. My catchphrase is awesome out there. Also, the Cubo shows moved to Tubi. Okay. Remember when Thomas was on Nick Jr. once? Yeah, but aside from it being from the UK when they actually did the old ones, here in the US they did the new ones. And fun fact, on Nick Jr. On Demand, they titled like seasons 19, 20, and 21, or 17, 18, 19, seasons 1, 2, and 3. It's like, no, that's not the first three. The first three seasons had the models. What are they thinking? They only aired Franklin for 2 months. Seriously? Like, wait, didn't they include it around January? What did this one say? Okay. Yeah, I think they started it around January of 2021. And then literally after the shutdown, they got rid of it. That's sad. Paramount for you, mistreating ending and it shows unless you're Peppa or Spam Patrol. Now, although I should say this in my next stream, but you guys remember my Paw Patrol rant? I forgot what I said about do you know who hates the show? I think I said everybody. What I should have said back then of who hates that show is Eustace from Courage, because he always says stupid dog whenever a dog shows up. So when he sees the Paw Patrol team, he'll be like, huh, stupid dogs, always going on missions. That makes so much sense. Or SpongeBob, Loud House, Friends, or movies. Yeah. Why am I hated? Because you say stupid stuff. Daisy, I don't like you, but you are right. I can imagine if Cole did this with his characters. That'd be so cool. Housestitch would hate Nick Jr.'s schedules. I don't know who Housestitch is. Is he another YouTuber? Daisy, Kooky Boy, touch grass. I meant Housestitch. That's not how you spell Eustace. If I were to type in this chat, wait, I think I could. Community moderation, chat folder, top messages. Eustace. Yeah. Okay, I can't type it myself, but it's pronounced Eustace. Oh, I see what you mean. Oh my god. Wait, what? Go eat flowers, you stupid dog. Bro, what? Yeah, there you go. Now you got it right. I remember that vid where Robbie looked at Noggin and called Moose a squash banana thing and Yeah, I remember that too. That was so funny. I still have that on my chat with Cole. Or yeah, wait, yeah, it's the actual video. That was so funny. I'm shocked you actually remember that. I'd love to bring those back, but they're not getting attention. I'm sorry, I can't. Boy, I will hurt you. The Technicolor logo doesn't look that bad. It scared me a lot back then for some reason. What? Oh, the logo thing. Okay. Way better than Kokomo's. Yeah. Whoopsie daisy. Oh my god. I'm not even gonna say that. No. It scared me. Okay, since we're nearly close to the end of the stream, maybe I'll go ahead and tell you guys what videos I'm gonna do a commentary on. This is just my thoughts. I might change it later on, but we'll see. So based on Bubba's World's recommendations, I'll use a couple of his, but in general, here are the 5 I'm thinking. So I could do my Thomas and Friends salute, my Paw Patrol rant, my Engineering Family rant, the Wow Wow Wubsy and Wonder Pets double rant, and then maybe another salute. Um, yeah, that one I'm kind of blanking on. Maybe my Ed, Ed, Nettie salute or something. Again, I could change it later on, but those are my suggestions. And each commentary will last at least 15 minutes. Of course, you're still going to get that TV hour thing as well. Maybe commentary on that. But mainly the ones when his parents yelled at him. Comedy Gold. Yeah. I don't want to take anyone's videos. However, though, I want to ask you guys something. I know when it comes to taking people's videos without asking, you will get copyrighted. Well, I know when Junior does it, he never gets in trouble. But it's like YouTube, just take care of it, will ya? But if I use some other videos in these streams, will I ever get copyrighted? Or like will I actually get off the hook? Because I don't know if I really want to do that. I'd rather stick with my own videos so I'm safe enough. Hello, Walden. His mom goes, Junior? That's new Mohan for you. What shows do you remember from Universal Kids besides the Chica Show and Cocomelon? Oh, look at that. Louis Pickard replied right a few minutes before I started shutting things down. I heard Cartoon shutting down. I don't. But you were the one that saw Kawaiimation's video, I'm guessing, and he's probably not going to shut down. So I don't know if you're right on that. Speaking of Cocomelon, and Caillou was on Cartoonito at one point, same with Legends Go. That was just a horrible decision to me. The only show I think made perfect sense for the channel is Baby Looney Tunes because it actually was on there, like around overseas. I'm Websy the Explorer. You actually did those types of emojis there. That's funny. Oh my god, how is it it's close to ending this off and yet so many people are watching? 9 likes too. Okay, stay away from the light. Stay away from the light. Care Bears was also on CN too. Yeah, it belongs on CN more than Boomerang. More than trying to deny it. Well, if you wanna end it, that's fine. Yeah. 429 jeez. Well, I can tell my family's starting to get ready for bed, so yeah. Do you TY Beanie Babies? Nah, I don't. I'm gonna go ahead and do something over there. Be right back. Go ahead and open it over here. Have you seen SpongeBob plushies? I have. I remember owning some, but I gave them away because I hate SpongeBob now. Or at least the new episodes. Alright, I think people are starting to leave over here, so guys, I'd like to apologize if I lied on there. I really thought I was just going to stream for half an hour, but so much of you guys actually came on here and decided to chat with me, which is nice. I appreciate it. But all I want to say, oh, what SpongeBob plush do you have? I don't have any other plushies. Okay, that's cool, even though I didn't ask. Had before? I had SpongeBob, Patrick, and I guess a bunch of wait, those don't count, never mind. Just SpongeBob and Patrick. I see a couple of you guys are leaving, so I think this could be the good time to take off. I believe if one of you are still here, the way to close it, because I see an X on the top left, is that how you close it off? Oh no. Adam's in the stream. You decided to come on really late, dude. But yeah. Because, again, this is my first time doing it on phone, so I'm pretty sure the X is how you close things out. But I appreciate you guys joining, and of course, I will be, oh, do I like Disney Channel? Not really. Wow, I wasn't expecting Adam to join. Just what's your least favorite show from Disney Junior? I don't know, I guess Jake and the Neverland Pirates. Disney Channel's not good nowadays. Yeah, they aren't. When did I give them away? I guess a bunch of years ago. Share, add, comment. Oh, that's for the settings. Do you hate Miraculous? Yeah, I would say so. Oh yeah, Adam, and if you're here, if you're wondering, yes, I did unhide you because just because I kind of felt bad for hiding you, so I decided to be nice about it. Do you think Little Einsteins is annoying? Yeah, I would say so. I know some people like it for some reason, but for me, I just don't. I've got autism. I'm sure we were all aware of that. Do you think that is gay? I don't know. I mean, maybe. Well, yeah, I see what you mean for All Engines Go, but they lost the rights, in which I couldn't blame them. Like, that show is bad. Yeah, this was just a complete misunderstanding for the stream thing. But yeah, as I've said before, this is how the stream is gonna go here. It's not gonna be horizontal, it's gonna be vertical. So I hope you guys can work with me for this, and we'll have a good time. We'll go through channels, we'll watch some of my older videos. I think we'll have a fun time starting Thursday. Also, before I close out, I must say something. Um, yeah, I don't know, maybe. So, darn, what was I gonna say? Yeah, it's gonna work here. It's gonna be like this. Darn, I was gonna say something. I'm losing it now. Nah, I forgot about it. So, oh, that's what I was gonna say. I can tell this really worked out. So maybe if I want to, I could probably be like Adam's Cartoons and stream maybe like every week or so, every couple days. I can tell you guys like this though. So, and this is getting lots of attention as is. So who knows? Maybe I will start doing this like every so often or something like that. Some of my friends in real life join too, so that's nice. So I can tell you guys are ready to close, so I appreciate you guys for joining. Stay tuned for my next Ask Crayhor episode, hopefully coming this Tuesday. And I have another stream this Thursday, and yeah, we'll have fun. So I'm gonna press the X now, and I appreciate you guys for joining. So goodbye, and I'll see you guys soon.